The night after Maya left the mansion gates, Amelia could not sleep. She kept staring at the stars through her window, hugging her teddy bear, whispering the same question again and again. Why does Daddy hate her? Ethan, on the other hand, sat in his private study. The room was lined with mahogany shelves and golden lamps, the smell of old cigars and leather heavy in the air. He poured himself a glass of expensive whiskey, leaned back in his chair, and tried to dismiss what had happened. She was just a homeless girl, he told himself. I was protecting Amelia, that's all. But his mind betrayed him. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw Amelia's little hands clutching Maya's hoodie, refusing to let go. He heard his daughter's trembling voice. She's smart. She cares. The billionaire who was feared in boardrooms and worshipped in newspapers suddenly felt unsettled. And the reason was not a business deal, not a rival, but a girl who owned nothing but a torn backpack and a notebook. 2 days later, Amelia wandered again to the gates. She had hidden cookies from the kitchen in her dress pocket. Her little heart hoped she would see Maya again. And she did. Maya was sitting on the pavement outside, her notebook open, muttering equations to herself, her lips moving quickly as if reciting lessons from memory. "Hi," Amelia whispered loudly. Maya looked up, her eyes lighting up with surprise. "You came back?" "I told you I wouldn't forget you," Amelia grinned. She pulled out the cookies. "Here, I saved these for you." Maya hesitated. Her pride told her not to take charity, but Amelia's innocent face melted her resistance. She accepted them quietly. "Thank you. You're kinder than most people I meet." Amelia sat beside her, cross-legged on the pavement, giggling. "Can you teach me more?" And so the lesson continued. The letters, the numbers, the patient explanations. Every mistake Amelia made was met with encouragement, every success with laughter. But once again, shadows loomed. A black car rolled down the driveway. The door opened. Ethan stepped out, his phone pressed to his ear. His eyes instantly caught the sight of his daughter and the homeless girl side by side. His jaw clenched. "Amelia!" His voice was sharp, commanding. The little girl jumped. Maya stood up instantly, clutching her notebook. Fear rushed through her veins. Ethan ended his call and marched toward them. His presence alone made Maya step back. "I thought I told you to never come back here," Ethan said coldly, his eyes burning into Maya. Maya's voice shook, but she tried to stand firm. "Sir, I wasn't hurting anyone. She came to me. I was only teaching her." Ethan's anger rose. "Teaching her? You think a girl from the streets has anything to teach my daughter?" Amelia gasped. "Daddy, stop. She knows more than you think. She taught me fractions yesterday. My tutors never explained it like that." Ethan's mouth opened, then closed. He hadn't expected that. His daughter's words struck him with uncomfortable truth. Maya, gathering her courage, added softly, "Knowledge doesn't belong to the rich. It belongs to anyone who works for it." For a moment, silence. Even Ethan's shadow seemed frozen. But pride is stubborn. He turned away sharply. "Amelia, go inside. Now." Amelia's eyes filled with tears. "Daddy, why are you so mean? She's my friend." Those words pierced deeper than any insult Ethan had ever faced in business. His daughter, the one person he loved, was looking at him as if he were the villain. Narrator's voice. That night, Ethan couldn't sleep. He tossed and turned, Maya's words echoing. Knowledge doesn't belong to the rich. He thought his own childhood. He had not been born a billionaire. He had been raised by a struggling single mother in a tiny apartment. He remembered a kind neighbor, an old school teacher, who used to tutor him for free because they couldn't afford lessons. "Am I forgetting where I came from?" he whispered to himself, staring at the city lights outside his mansion window. The billionaire who thought he knew everything was starting to realize maybe he had forgotten the most important lessons of life.